Welcome to the Generosity Gala pre-show. We are here as a party before the party. My name is Michael Kierton, and I'm the Chief Administrative Officer for Sutter Amador Hospital. It is my honor to be here with you this evening and to celebrate Sutter Health Philanthropy's second annual Generosity Gala and to celebrate all of you. Tonight we are here to raise money for our local hospitals throughout the Valley region and Sutter Care at home while sharing the impact of your giving. We love being able to host this event virtually, with many of you hosting watch parties in your home. Thank you. Feel free to chat us in the YouTube chat bar. We would love to hear from you. You can also post photos of your watch party on Instagram or Facebook and use the hashtag #SHGenerosityGala. You know, the thing I enjoy most about fundraising events, besides raising money for our wonderful philanthropic foundations, is being able to express personality through fashion. I'm sure many of you at the watch parties are wearing your best tonight. For me, I love any excuse to wear a bow tie. In fact, at work, they know me for wearing a bow tie almost every Thursday. If you're a fellow bow tie enthusiast, I'm looking at you, Dr. Eisenberg, or looking for an inspiration to wear a bow tie, I thought I'd share with you how to tie the perfect bow tie. In order to do this, you'll want to take your favorite bow tie and put it around your neck, making one side longer than the other. I like to take one end and match it up with the widest part of the other side. Now what you're going to do is take the long end and put it in front of the short end, and then pull it from underneath and pull it up. And for now, you can put this to the side. And with the shorter end here, you're going to go ahead and bring it up and form the front of your bow. Now that you have that, reach back and bring the long side down, which will then divide the bow tie in half. You'll take the two wings here and you'll fold it. And then in the back here, you've created a little circle, a little hole. I'm not sure if you can see that, but what you're going to do is take this long end, this end that's here at the bottom, and you're going to shove it through this hole. You don't have to get it perfect. You can adjust once it goes through, and you'll pull it out on the other side, but make sure you don't pull all the way through because this will form the back end of your bow tie. From there, you should now have the front part and the back parts of your bow tie ready to go, and it's just a matter of adjusting. To adjust, you'll want to pull and tug on each end, and you'll get a feel for it as it tightens it up. And then you'll line it up as so, and bring down your collar, and you are good to go. Now, if all else fails, there's also no shame in getting a clip-on. Anyways, I hope you're ready for a fun evening ahead. We are so excited to celebrate you and your generosity. Host Melody Hunter and Freddie Silveria will start the show soon. Get ready to sit back and have a good time.
What brings our buildings to life? Beautiful craftsmanship? Architectural design? Not to us. Our buildings are brought to life by the heroes who work in them. For over a quarter of a century, we have been in support of Memorial Medical Center's mission by creating foundations which allow our community heroes to do their work.
C.T. Brayton & Sons first started working with Memorial Hospitals and Sutter in 1992. Since then, we've completed many projects with this team. We've enjoyed the relationship we've built with Sutter over the years, and we look forward to being a part of their legacy for many years to come.
We are C.T. Brayton & Sons, and in 75 years, we have found that what we do with our time and talent is more about being better people than the profits we make.
This is so important to me, to be a company of good people supporting good people. It is my sincere belief, and I'm proud to say, that's what you get from every employee here at C.T. Brayton & Sons.
Greetings, donors. My name is Rochelle Lawn, and I'm the Director of Oncology Services in the Family Birthing Center at Memorial Medical Center in Modesto, California. I appreciate the moment to be able to thank you for your generosity and the support of providing quality care close to home to our patients and their families. How have you done that? In our cancer program specifically, we thank the Ramus Foundation for supporting the purchase and installation of a brand new CT scanner. Other things that you guys have supported are the healing therapies provided through our complementary therapy program for our cancer patients, art, music, writing, photography, movement, prehabilitation, really looking at empowering and supporting that patient through survivorship. We're continuing the conversations with you all and hoping that you'll join us in this journey to promote family-centered care and really truly quality care close to home in both of our services, oncology and family birthing center, and ultimately women's health overall. So we appreciate what you've done so far, and we hope that you'll stay with us and support us during this journey of, again, providing quality care close to home. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Castania, the Clinical Nurse Manager here at the Sutter Auburn Faith Infusion Center.
And I'm Cheryl, the Administrative Supervisor of the Infusion Center.
We would like to take a minute to say thank you to our philanthropy donors. For as long as we've been a part of the Sutter Auburn Faith Infusion Center family, our community and philanthropy donors have been a part of some of our biggest and most valuable projects. Community-funded projects have included new infusion center chairs for our patients, a brand new state-of-the-art Bard ultrasound machine for all of our central line placements, and our amazing music therapy program.
Our latest project included our front lobby or vestibule project. Historically, there wasn't a barrier between the hot and cold outdoor temperatures and our patients in the lobby of the infusion center. Our patients were subject to cold and hot air from the outdoors. Our new vestibule has created a barrier so the hot and cold air stay outside and our patients remain comfortable while waiting for their infusion center appointments.
On behalf of Cheryl and I, as well as all of the Infusion Center staff, we'd like to say thank you to all of our donors, and we look forward to working with you again soon.
Thank you.
When the Institute for Health and Healing first broke ground in Roseville in 2018, it was staffed by a single integrative acupuncturist and one medical assistant. At the time, Sutter Oncology was gracious enough to offer us 2 treatment rooms and a single office on the 3rd floor of the cancer center while we got established. The problem was, however, that we simply did not have room to expand. We had to share offices with other providers, and the 3 exam rooms that we had managed to secure required careful scheduling to ensure a smooth patient flow. With the heroic efforts of our philanthropy team and the selfless generosity of our donors, we were at last able to manifest our vision of bringing the unique, personalized care offered by the Institute for Health and Healing to Roseville and the surrounding areas. In our new clinic, we have been able to dramatically increase our capacity to serve. We now have 4 functional medicine clinicians, 2 full-time acupuncturists, and even a health coach, all in a dedicated space for healing, where we can all easily connect and collaborate to coordinate the best possible care. But the journey has not ended with the building out of the clinic. The demand for our services continues to expand as more patients become aware of the kind of deep healing and restoration that's characteristic of IHH. To accommodate more patients, we need to continue growing and exploring new ways to deliver wellness to whoever seeks it in earnest. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Carolyn Campos and I'm the manager of the Birthing Center at Sutter Davis Hospital. I'm here today to offer my heartfelt thanks to the Sutter Health Foundation and the many years of support that they have given to the Birthing Center, our families, and our staff. Most recently, your generosity has allowed the Birthing Center to purchase 3 new warmers for our special care nursery. This has allowed state-of-the-art treatment for our babies that are born with special needs. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you for our families, and I thank you for all of our staff and providers that are allowing us to give this specialized care to this very special population.
I'm Nancy Gales, Volunteer Program Specialist and Veterans Program Coordinator for Sutter Care at Home. I work closely with We Honor Veterans, a national program designed to support veterans as they face their end-of-life journey. The unique needs of our veteran patients are supported from the moment they begin receiving hospice care from Sutter Care at Home. Recently, we had a patient who was one of the first female Marines in the U.S. Marine Corps, and her care team had the privilege of providing this proud Marine with an honor ceremony. Another patient who served in Vietnam was provided with an honor ceremony, and it was the first time he had ever spoken with his family about his time in the military. They were so grateful to learn about his service. Thank you for all that you do to make this work possible. We could not do it without you.
Hi everyone, I'm Dave Bowlesby, Director of Imaging here at Sutter Tracy. Philanthropy has allowed us to provide a higher level of service to the people in our community, and here's one example. You might recognize this as a mammography unit. When it came time for us to replace our aging mammo units, we weren't sure if we could afford the latest and greatest 3-dimensional units. They were new on the market and much more expensive than a standard unit, but we also knew that they were about 27% better at detecting breast cancer than anything else. So we reached out to the members of our community for help, and they came through for us in spades. They put together the funds necessary to replace both of our mammo units with 3D systems. So thank you very much. We greatly appreciate your generosity and are proud to provide these top-level services here at Tracy.
Hi, my name is Cherie White, and I'm the Director of the Trauma and Acute Care Surgery Program here at Sutter Roseville Medical Center. We're an American College of Surgeons verified Level 2 trauma center, and we've been providing advanced trauma care to this community for over 25 years. And during that time, we've treated over 47,000 trauma patients. Thank you for this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude for the support my programs have received from our many generous donors, specifically the CareStar Foundation. This support has made it possible for us to build a robust program of community outreach and injury prevention to improve the health and well-being of our patients and community. I certainly know that the success and sustainability of these vital programs would not be possible without this generous support. So on behalf of the Sutter Roseville Medical Center trauma team, our physicians, our patients and their families, thank you so much.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight and for your generous sponsorship of Sutter Health. Many of you have been long-term sponsors, and for those of you who are new as donors, we certainly appreciate you as well. My name is Mitch Hanna, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer at Sutter Auburn Faith Hospital, and I'm also the Chief Executive Officer at Sutter Coast Hospital. Tonight, I am honored to share with you a family recipe on hummus. For those of you who might not know, I'm of Lebanese descent, and this is a family recipe that we are quite proud of. I kind of prepped everything in advance to save time, but I'm going to share with you that our preference on garbanzo beans is S&W, and I put 2 cans of S&W garbanzo beans into our Cuisinart, and if you don't use a Cuisinart, you can use any kind of a blender. We also have a preference on tahini, And I use a serving spoon size, and basically 2 tablespoons of tahini for 2 cans. So basically not tablespoons, serving spoons, a serving spoon per can. And roughly a half a teaspoon of salt and a full teaspoon of garlic. Again, most of these are to taste. In addition, about half a cup of lemon juice. I've already put the lemon juice in, and we just mix all of that up. And as you might have noticed on the garlic, I kind of cheat. I use the tube garlic. It's a lot quicker and easier than having to peel and pound garlic. So with that, you should have a pretty darn good batch of hummus. I'll let you know in just a minute here. I think you're going to like it. Bear in mind though, really the garlic, the lemon, and the salt are to taste. I told you what we prefer, but everybody's got a little bit of a difference of taste on that. And for those of you who might have a blood pressure issue, you can certainly use a substitute salt or just go a little bit lighter on the salt. Thank you again for joining us tonight, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.
Good evening. For those of you that I've not met, my name is Tammy Powers, and I'm the Chief Administrative Officer here at Sutter Davis Hospital. I want to begin this evening by extending my deep gratitude to all of our sponsors and our ticket holders. Your commitment and your dedication to our mission is something that continues to amaze all of us. Thank you. And I have to say, it's been a lot of fun to get an opportunity to hear some of the personal customs that each of you have. Learning how to make the very best hummus, or how to tie that perfect bow tie. I don't know about all of you, but I actually always thought that Michael used a clip-on bow tie. But if you're looking for just the right thing to do at the end of this evening, when you want your guests to stay just a little bit longer, I have the perfect idea for you. You might want to think about starting a game of double pinochle. Now, playing cards for my family is something that all of us have cherished for many, many years. But over the last couple of years, my husband Kevin and I have learned how to play double pinochle, and we just enjoy every time we get a chance to get to play. After a really long week, there's nothing better than sitting down with a couple that has really become not just great friends, but truly family, and open up a deck of cards and just have a great time. For those of you that have played pinochle, you can imagine it's a little challenging to share how to play detail by detail here on our camera this evening during our virtual event. But that being said, we do have detailed instructions in your digital program on how to play the game. So tonight, for my personal custom, I'm going to share with you the 3 things that I know are definitely a must to have a successful game of double pinochle. The first is you've got to have just the right deck to play the game. Now, pinochle cards are different. They are not your standard cards, and you'll need 2 full pinochle decks in order to be able to play a successful pinochle game. So make sure to remove those 9s from the pinochle decks, and then you can have a full deck of 80 cards, and that will allow you to deal out the 20 cards that each of the players will need in order to get started. Now, I will tell you, 20 cards is really hard to hold for a long game or a long night of playing pinochle. So be sure to find just the right size cards, just the right flexibility, because your hands can get kind of tired if you play a long night of pinochle. The second thing I have found to be essential is make sure you've got some great snacks. We heard about the great hummus. I'll tell you that any snack that you love to have at just those times when things can get a little stressful, when those bids are getting high, are a definite must. And then the third, find that friend or that partner that you want to play with. The strategies of double pinochle are unique, and you definitely have a lot to learn as you go through the process of finding meld, identifying your next play, and just really executing on those strategies without doing any table talk with your partner. It can be challenging. So make sure to find just that right partner. But the most important thing I will share is the time that you have together with your friend or your family. Please enjoy your time together this evening, and I encourage you to reach out anytime if you want to come and play a game of double pinochle. We're always up for it. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you again.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Sutter Health Generosity Gala, 1,000 gifts, big and small.
Thank you so much for joining us. We are so excited to be here with you tonight.
I'm Freddie Silvera with FSA Auctions.
And I'm Melanie Hunter with KCRA3.
And we are so grateful you've joined us for Sutter Health's Philanthropy Generosity Gala. We see all of you in the YouTube chat bar. Look at this, Melanie.
We have people from all over Northern California. This is really cool.
Yeah, and I personally loved our pre-show. Michael, that was great. I finally learned how to tie a bow tie. That was phenomenal.
You're just now learning this, Freddie?
I've used a clip-on for so long. But Michael, thank you so very much for finally teaching
Vital
me.
information, yeah. You can add it to your resume, your dating profile, right?
Right. And Mitch, Hannah, your hummus family recipe, please let me auction that off sometime. I would love to auction
I know, I
that
saw
off.
everyone talking about that in the chat. I'm like, I need that recipe.
We are so grateful you've joined us. We have an amazing cause tonight, Sutter Health Philanthropy in a huge way. And in the pre-show, we also saw some of our Sutter Health employees as they shared with us a little bit more about the impact that your funds have made. And we're so grateful for your support. Tonight is about celebrating you. It's about celebrating you and all of your impact for the Generosity Gala. And wow, this is pretty cool. We've still got so many folks here.
Yeah, we have quite the group. We have a lot of watch parties that are back at home. And tonight, the funds raised from the Generosity Gala will be staying in our local community, and we'll be funding for the area of greatest impact, empowering our teams to accelerate the Care Without Limits initiative. This ensures that healthcare is increasingly accessible, personalized, affordable, and also safe for generations of patients. Care Without Limits, if you aren't familiar with that, it's an initiative that allows us to address the healthcare challenges of the future and remove barriers to care so that everyone can have access to the highest standard of care, regardless of zip code, income, age, gender, race, or ethnicity.
That's what tonight's about. Tonight's about funding the Greatest Impact Fund as well as Care Without Limits. We have an amazing program lined up for you. It's going to be a lot of fun. But first, we want to give big shout outs to all of our counties that are watching us. We have hospitals all over the region, folks. If you're here from Amador, Davis, Roseville, let us know. Let's give them a big shout out. Here we go.
Let's hear it. First up, we have Amador.
Amador! Woo, 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 woo! And we've got Auburn.
Next up, Davis.
Davis in the house. And Modesto.
And Roseville, Freddie's hometown.
Woo-hoo! And Sacktown, Sacramento.
Give it up. Who's with us from Solano?
And where's Tracy in the house? Tracy.
Next up, Yuba City. Let's hear ya.
Yuba City, yes. Sutter Care at home. Thank you to all of our hospitals and medical foundations. We are so grateful that you've joined us. You are the reason why we are here tonight for the Sutter Health Philanthropy Generosity Gala. We have an amazing program, and to get us started, we have a beautiful message to share with us. Oh, but first, I missed something.
This is the best part. We want to see your photos. You can't skip over this.
Hashtag SH Generosity Gala. Show us your photos. We can't wait to see you.
Yeah, share those on social media. We want to see how everyone's celebrating tonight, how everyone's raising funds.
And if you'd like to donate, you can donate at any point this evening. We're already at $252,000. Can I say that again?
Yeah, say it again.
We're already at $252,000.
We're halfway to our goal, and we can reach it, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, we can reach it by going to sutterhealth.org/generosity-gala. That's where you can make your gift, your donation tonight. If you need help or support, you can call the phone number below. But without further ado, folks, we want to introduce, we have Brian Belden, Renee Matthews, and Becky Thompson to share with us a little bit more about what we're fundraising for tonight. Take it away.
We are so happy you're joining us for our second annual Generosity Gala. Tonight, we join you as we celebrate your generosity and honor 1,000 gifts, big and small, to raise funds for local Sutter Health hospitals and care centers all across the Valley region, as well as Sutter Care at home.
Through your philanthropic, support, funds raised from the Generosity Gala will stay in your local community, empowering our teams to accelerate the Care Without Limits initiative and to ensure that healthcare is increasingly accessible, personalized, affordable, and safe for generations of patients.
We are so inspired by your attendance this evening, whether you're attending virtually or in a small group at your local hospitals or homes of friends. The last few years, donors like you have shown us the very best of yourselves, despite the many hardships we have all faced. Through it all, you have chosen to give as part of healing and celebration. This event represents just that: innovation, creativity, commitment to our mission, and passion for philanthropy.
The impact of your giving is seen and felt throughout our hospitals, care centers, and in our patients' home every day.
At Sutter Roseville Medical Center, donor dollars make emergencies less traumatic for our patients. The Rehabilitation Institute at Sutter Roseville Medical Center treats patients with functional limitations resulting from stroke, trauma injuries, and more. This specialized, technology-enhanced rehabilitation is made possible with donations from generous donors.
At Sutter Medical Center Sacramento, your generosity is improving diagnoses and treatment for neurological patients. Thanks to donor investments, Sutter Medical Center Sacramento continues to advance its treatment of complex conditions of the brain and spine, such as stroke, epilepsy, sleep disorders, and brain tumors.
At Memorial Medical Center, our donors made an advanced skills lab a reality, and it comes at a perfect time as much of our country needs more skilled registered nurses. The lab will offer an elevated training program and will be the only one of its kind in the area. The lab is the second of its kind at Sutter Health and addresses the need for more ICU nurses and improved trauma-related nursing care in the region.
And at Sutter Care at Home, 80% of our hospice bereavement program budget is provided by our donors. This includes providing no-cost individual and group grief counseling throughout 27 Northern California counties. Those are just a few examples, but each community throughout the region benefits from your generosity.
Thank you for being a part of our passionate community of donors who are dedicated to improving the lives of their families, friends, and neighbors.
And thank you for being here again tonight. I hope you have a wonderful time seeing philanthropy in action.
Is all about. It is about supporting a Sutter Health and improving the lives of our patients.
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing. And look at all of the love in the chat. I love Pat Hume. We got, yay, Becky! Brittany King said, go, Becky, Renee, and Brian. Whoop, whoop.
I love how everyone's coming together and talking about how amazing the team is and showing all that support.
Yeah, an amazing team at Sutter Health, and thank you everybody for coming on here tonight. And there's so many people we want to thank, starting with our sponsors.
Let's get to all of our amazing donors and sponsors who are making tonight possible. We are starting with our patron sponsor. Thank you to our patron sponsors, CT Brayton & Sons, MCOR, and MTC Distributing.
Whoop, whoop! I heard CT Brayton & Sons has a huge watch party. There's 30 people there. Woo woo! And our diamond sponsors, Golden Bear Physical Therapy, been supporting us for over 10 years. Thank you.
Give a shout out to our platinum sponsors. This is Scott and Yvette Gordon, Tim Lewis Communities, Yosemite Pathology, and Vituity.
And I think I saw in the chat that Scott and Yvette Gordon, they're at Christine and George's house. They have an amazing watch party. And we want to give a lot of love to our gold sponsors, Bank of America, Booton Jones, George and Christine Dariotis, Downey Brand, Jones Mayor Law, Sutter North Medical Group, and Volcano Communications Group.
Yeah, Freddie, those watch party sponsors are pretty amazing, aren't they? We appreciate all your support and hope you are all having a wonderful time.
We've got some amazing watch parties going on. Like I said, there's 30 people at CT Brayton & Sons. We've got Michael and Shanti Curtin. They've got 25 people in Amador. And Jody and Matt Davis, Lori and Jeff Gregg,
Kevin and Cindy Kelly,
Dr. Michelle Rowland and Mr. Richard Miles,
And we have a few people from WGG Wealth Advisors.
Yes, a lot of love for our WGG folks. They have a huge watch party going on. Colin and Karen Grawl have been leading the efforts in a huge way with Kent Bradley and Monica Reyes. Monica, we love you! Woo woo! And Dr. Allen and Miss Helen Yee, thank you to all of our watch parties. We've got so many folks joining us tonight.
And that is not all. We also want to thank our silver and bronze sponsors, ticket purchasers, and everyone who made a donation to this event.
And we've got our philanthropy board, our committee members, our foundation board, and so many folks.
And let's not forget our amazing Legacy Society. So we'd like to take a moment to acknowledge everyone from the Legacy Society. These are our amazing donors that are in attendance tonight. Get this, in 2021, our Legacy donors raised $8 million. That was through planned giving in the Valley and Sutter Care at Home. $8 million. And that is representing approximately half of what was raised in that year of 2021. So just incredible work and incredible generosity from these donors.
And that's what tonight's about, our generosity gala. There's so much generosity from our sponsors, our donors, everybody tonight coming together to make a huge difference. And we're going to get into our program here to share with you a little bit more about what our funds are going towards tonight. We have a beautiful testimony that you'll hear in just a moment, but I want to give a quick shout out as we cue this up a little bit. We are thrilled to share with you a story of impact. This is Judith Rayleigh. She's going to share with us how the giving of her funds has raising money for tonight to make a critical difference in a huge way. She'll share her perspective that every single donation matters, whether big or small. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Judith Rayleigh to share with you a little bit more about the testimony of the generosity tonight.
My love of healthcare began at a young age. Working as a dietitian, I was able to help people realize health and wellness through diet and lifestyle choices. Over the years, I never lost my love of healthcare. In 2006, my husband began having a series of major health issues. Every person involved in his care within the Sutter team showed me what true care and compassion feels like. Since that time, I have taken every chance to give back to the organization that was there for my family by giving to the area of greatest need. If I can be even a small part of helping fill a need to extend care to someone else, then I am lucky to do so.
Thank you, Judith, for sharing your story. And we see a lot of love for Judith in our chat bar here. Yes, Veronica said, Judy couldn't attend, and we're so grateful that you have all supported us in a huge way. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your support. And Judith, that's what tonight's about. You know, it really hit me when Judith started to share her story and about her husband. She had been a dietitian at a young age, and then in 2006, her husband had needed help, and Sutter Health was there. And Sutter Health, the amount of care that they provide for so many of our donors, just like you at home, that's what tonight's about. My personal story is that, yes, my family has used Sutter Health in a huge way. They have cared for my mom, my dad in a huge way. And currently, my dad is seeking and has care from Sutter Health. He's going through chemotherapy, and he's got an amazing team of doctors, and the care that he's been receiving at Sutter Roseville has been huge for our family. And so, you know, Sutter Health, it impacts a lot of families, and I'm very, very grateful for Sutter Health and the care that they provide for my family, just as Judith has shared with us too. And so that's what tonight's about. Tonight's about the Greatest Impact Fund. It's about supporting so many initiatives that will go to your local hospital. And we've already got gifts that have been coming in a huge way. We've got Teresa Fry that just came in at $250. We've got Julie Van Doren at $200. We have an anonymous donor at $1,300. We have Doctors Amadreep and Renee Hare at $2,500. We've got the Surgical Affiliates Management Group, Inc. at $1,000, and we're already on our way to $255,000. So folks, you can continue to make those gifts, but as we get started with tonight's Fund a Need, to share with us a little bit more about our fundraising efforts tonight. I'm excited to bring up with you. She has a wonderful smile and an amazing heart. She is our Sutter Health VP of Philanthropy. Let's give a lot of love at home for Allison Sadler.
Hey, Freddie. How are you? Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me tonight. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm thrilled to be celebrating with you and with everyone around the region. I'm so inspired to think about people being in an airport hangar, people being at home or in their offices celebrating with us. And I will say last year I had my own watch party at home, and there was a little part of me, while it was really fun, that was thinking about the fact that Hamilton musical, that song in Hamilton where it says, I want to be in the room where it happens. And tonight I'm in the room where it happens. I might not be invited back again into the room where it happens, but I will say I'm just thrilled to be here. But what I think about is what can happen in the rooms of our hospitals, our clinics, our homes through Sutter Care at Home, through the Fund a Need that we're really focused on tonight. And tonight we are here to raise funds for our Greatest Impact Fund and to ensure that our local clinics, our hospitals, Sutter Care at Home, have what they need and our patients and families have what they need. And the generosity and abundance across the region is such an inspiration. I just want to share with all of you a little bit about what your gifts could do tonight, because that's why we're here. So I want to make sure we talk a little bit about that. So you can shape the future of healthcare with your giving tonight. You can make sure that we are positioned to support any public health crises like the COVID-19 pandemic. You can shape how we innovate care and how we serve our adolescents and adults with mental health needs, how we integrate our medicine, have integrative medicine across the valley. You can also shape the technology that's in the hands of our physicians and our clinicians at our clinics and hospitals. You can be part of shaping our research and education and training programs. We have training for our volunteers at Sutter Care at Home who are in the home and at the bedside of our patients and families in some of the most vulnerable and sacred times in their lives. You can be part of training the physicians of tomorrow through our graduate medical education program, our nationally recognized graduate medical education program. And you can also be part of easing some of the experience that people have when they're in the hospital or in our clinics through music therapy, art therapy, or even pet therapy. And Freddie, I don't know if you know this, but we have a therapy horse. And she, I'm not sure, has her own shoes. And everybody who knows me knows I love shoes. And I love anything that's wearing a good pair of shoes. And right now it even brings my blood pressure down thinking about this our horse therapist. So there's so much you can do. The sky's the limit with what you can do through your support tonight. And I hope that you will join me and my family in making a gift, getting us to that $500,000 goal, and helping us change the valley in the future of healthcare as we go forward. So I'm going to turn it back over to you, Freddie and Melanie.
Well, thank you, Allison.
Thank you, Freddie.
Thank you. And we've got a lot of love here. And Betty Yang said, Allison, woohoo! Becky Thompson said, go, Allison. Veronica said, that's right. Our donors can build the Sutter of tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to begin our live Fund a Need. You can make your gift now below by going to sutterhealth.org/generosity-gala. If you're having any trouble for any reason, you can call that phone number below, 916-400-0514. We've got a QR code right over here where you can scan the QR code if you'd like, and we will get that to you as well. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, to start us off, we've got Robert Dalton in honor of Carson Ray Dalton Littlefield, a $50,000 donation. Thank you so very much, Robert Dalton, in honor of your grandson, Carson Ray. Thank you so very much. Folks, here we go. We've got gifts coming in. Yes, we've got one of our sponsors tonight, Golden Bear Physical Therapy at $5,000. Folks, you can continue to make your gifts. We've already got to $307,000. You can make your gift now by going to sutterhealth.org/generosity-gala. We've got another gift here of $500. $500. Thank you very much. Yes, another gift. Folks, we've got gifts coming in here. Teresa, thank you. We've got John coming in at $500. We've got Sarah at $500. We've got another one from an anonymous donor at $1,300. Thank you, folks. Yes, we've got Betty Yang in the chat bar says, amazing. Thank you, Robert Dalton. Cora said, wow, 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 wow. Folks, yes, we've got another gift coming in here. We're at another $5,000 gift. Thank you so very much. Yes, and we've got Kevin and Cindy Kelly at $3,500. Thank you. Dr. Richard and Miss Amy Hahn at $2,500. Folks, let's cheer them on in the chat bar. If you're at home, Melanie, come check this out. Wow!
Look at that. We already kicked it off well, didn't we?
Yes!
Started with a bang.
Folks, we're making a huge difference. You and your generosity is supporting the Greatest Impact Fund tonight in a huge way.
And we heard Allison talk about some amazing things that this money is going to go toward. Specifically, that horse with the good shoes. That really stuck out to me.
And that's what tonight's about. You know, it's about the horse with the really good shoes. It's about, that's the impact that it's giving, the care to our patients, to our families. You know, when we hear about the art music therapy, when we hear about all the different things that are supporting, I remember hearing from one of our Sutter Health employees shared about the 3D mammogram. And those are some of the things that without the support of this fund, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, it really allows Sutter Health to do some state-of-the-art technology.
Right, and that's the thing. Sutter Health is a nonprofit. They are a nonprofit, and so your support is a huge difference. And yes! We've got big gifts coming in here. Yes. Tonight, 1,000 gifts, big and small. Kristen and Jay Thomas. Woo! We've got the Downey brand attorneys coming in. Catherine Porter. Can we maybe try to shrink that screen so I can see the dollars? Because we've got so many folks coming in there. Yeah, there it is.
Look at that. Catherine with $250.
Downey brand attorneys at $2,500. Kristen and Jay Thomas at $2,500. Thank you very much, Kristen and Jay Thomas. And we've got more here, Melanie.
That's right. Mark, he donated $500.
Thank you very much, Mark. We appreciate your support.
Give everyone a shout out in the chat. We want to hear from you guys.
Yes, Bobby. Looks like Bobby Ishmael is the founder and president of Golden Bear Physical Therapy and is a Memorial Hospital Foundation board member. A lot of love to Bobby and Golden Bear Physical Therapy for all of your support tonight.
Thank you, Robert. You're amazing, Rachel says.
Yes! And you know even more amazing is we've got David and Gretchen Carlson at $1,000. Woohoo!
Veronica Bartel coming in with $250.
And Leilani Freitas. Leilani, we love you. Thank you so very much for your support. We are so grateful for you, Leilani. Thank you. It's good to see you.
And we're also grateful for the donation in memory of Joseph and Virginia Bertoli.
Yes! We've got another one. Another $1,000 gift, folks. Thank you so very much. You can make your gift now by going below at sutterhealth.org/generosity-gala. And if you'd like to make a gift over the phone, you can call the number below, 916-400-0514.
Do we still have that QR code too?
I believe we do.
Vanna, I was told.
I think it's over there-ish.
QR code on the screen.
Our Vanna, Melanie, aka Most Amazingness, has our QR code right over there.
Hopefully I'm pointing in the right
Yes!
Patrick says, go get him, Freddie.
We've got more. Lawrence J. Payne and Patricia A. Payne at $2,500.
Wow, incredible. Allison and Martin Sadler, thank you so much for your $1,000 donation.
Yes, and Suzanne Zolfo. Yes, Suzanne. Such amazing support. Suzanne, we love you and all that you've done for Sutter Health. Thank you. And we've got another one.
That's right, Melissa, $250 donation. Thank you so much for your support.
Yes, and we've got more coming in. They're coming in leaps and bounds here. We've got Franca. Melanie, you got to help me with
Cozatordo.
Yes! Franca at $500. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Frank. Hey, Marianne in the chat, she's suggesting a little watch party competition. What do you suggest?
Oh, we've got a watch
leave it up to
party
Freddie for that
competition. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Can we hear from Amador, Davis, Roseville, Sacramento, Lisa and Patrick Hume at 400? Thank you very much, Lisa and Patrick. Lisa, thank you for all you do for Sutter Health. You've been such a huge component of Sutter Health for so many years. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we see you both, Lisa and Patrick Hume, on the chat. Thank
Getting
you.
a lot of love on the chat, yeah.
Yes!
Also, thanks, Julianne, for the $100 donation.
Julianne, thank you so very much. We've got in the chat bar, Veronica said, thank you, Thomas and Anderson families. Your generational legacy continues. Kristen, thank you for your leadership on the Sutter Medical Center Foundation board.
Woo! Cha says, I see you, Julianne. Thank you so much.
Yes! And we've got Antonio Fisher here, said, thank you, Larry and Pat, for your gift. Thank you for all of your support and all of our board. And we've got more.
There it is.
Yes!
Brittany King coming in with our latest donation. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Brittany. We appreciate it. And we've got more. Yes!
That's right. Karen Halber coming in with a $500 donation. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Karen. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. We've got Rachel McKinney at
$1,500. Can you guys feel the energy of Freddie?
We've got Rachel at 15, Karen at 5, Brittany at 1, Lisa and Pat, Franca, Lawrence, Patricia. We've got more. Here we go. Martin and Allison Sadler said, wow, the support from those who give their time, talents, treasure is inspiring. Thank you, everybody. You can, yes! We've got another $500 gift. Woo! Thank you so very much. We are currently at nearly $330,000. Folks, here we go. Let's get one final push. If everybody at home right now makes a gift, big or small, 1,000 of them, that's a lot of money. Here we go. We've got, yes, Brian Belden. Alex, thank you for your generosity. We appreciate it. Woo!
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Franca, Larry, and Pat. More love in the chat. I think we should continue with that watch party competition while we're wrapping this up.
Folks, we're going to give it about 90 more seconds. You can make your gift right here, right now. We've got more.
Joan Davis coming in with $500.
Joan Davis at 500. Thank you so very much, Joan. We've got another gift at 500, another gift at 500. Yes, another one at 500, but we've got 500s flying high. Another anonymous donor at $500. Thank you.
Look at that.
Yes!
Woo!
Another one at 500. The fives just keep coming, folks.
Suzanne's giving a shout out to Colin, Karen, Monica, and Kent for hosting tonight.
Yes, WGG in the house. We love you. We appreciate your support. So many amazing sponsors tonight coming together, making a huge difference for us. And Antonio Fisher II coming in again at another gift. Antonio's been in the chat bar all night long, giving us love.
He's been cheering everyone on. Thanks, Antonio.
Wow. Folks, we are so grateful for all of your support tonight. This is huge. This is huge, huge, huge. We are so grateful. You're making a huge difference. Again, tonight, you're supporting our greatest impact fund and making a difference for our Sutter Health hospitals in a huge way. Thank you. And to our care centers, thank you, thank you, thank you. So many folks. Yes! Betty Yang! Thank you, Jody and Matt. We appreciate your support.
Thank you, WGG.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep this going here. You can continue to make your gifts right below. You can go to that donation link below at sutterhealth.org/generosity-gala. You can make your gift, but without further ado, I want to bring Allison back up here to share a few things.
Well, it's hard to top that energy, but what a privilege to see this in action and to see all of the chats and all of the gifts. Thank you so much. We take the choice that you make to give. We understand that's a very personal one, and we are so thrilled that you've chosen to support this greatest impact fund. And thank you so much for your energy. I hope you'll continue to give this evening and continue to join your watch parties. And we are so grateful for your support and the way that we're changing the future of healthcare across the valley for the best and forever. So thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Allison. And wow, we've still got more gifts coming in here. Yes, one of my good friends, we love her dearly, one of the WGGs, Monica Reyes.
Yeah,
Woo!
you know what? We only stepped away for a minute, and look at all the donations that have been pouring in.
We've got Raina Matthews coming in. We've got Marianne, Monica. We've got Jason and Jody. So many gifts coming in here. Thank you.
A lot of love for Allison in the chat coming from Lisa and Susan.
Yes,
Marianne
yes.
getting some love too.
And we've got Maria Grande at $500. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maria.
Kent Bradley, another gift from Kent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think all of our watch party folks are starting to come in. I think maybe they heard you nudging them on.
Yeah, that little friendly competition, right? Fatima, thank you so much for your donation.
We are so grateful for all of your support. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give it a 30 more seconds here. We've got gifts coming in. Becky Thompson's coming in a huge way. Folks, if we get another 100, we're going to hit 332. We're on our way to 30. I can't even keep track. These numbers are so huge.
That's why I'm glad you're doing the math. I'm like, Freddie will say the number.
Folks, we are on our way to $350,000. You are making a huge, huge difference tonight. Thank you for all of your support. And ladies and gentlemen, you can continue to make these gifts, but we want to share with you another amazing component of some of what your funds are doing tonight. Melanie?
Yeah, we'd like to introduce you to Whitney Clark. She's going to talk about the music therapy program.
Hi, I'm Whitney Clark, Director of Patient Care at Sutter Medical Center, Sacramento, and the Anderson Lucchetti Women's and Children's Center. Our therapeutic music services, offered throughout the Sutter Health Valley footprint, help alleviate pain, bring comfort and dignity to our patients, and most of all, improve their health and enhance their quality of life. Patients at Sutter Auburn Faith Hospital, Sutter Roseville Medical Center, Sutter Medical Center Sacramento, and Sutter Davis Hospital all benefit from music therapy, where music therapists work with patients at the bedside, often decreasing sedation needs and increasing relaxation. Music therapy has a huge impact on the hospital and our patients. There's an extraordinary power that music brings for comfort and peace. We are so grateful to all the donors who support music therapy at Sutter Medical Center, Sacramento, since the program's inception in July of 2013. Since then, we've had over 16,000 patient encounters. That's roughly 1,700 to 2,000 patients and families a year. Our therapy space, Sophie's Place, also provides a child-friendly atmosphere for children to move away from their hospital room and have an experience that brings joy, comfort, and support. In addition, Sophie's Place also holds over 250 patient groups a year. I personally have seen the impact on many patients, whether it's a patient who almost speaks with nobody and suddenly is engaged and attentive when a music therapist is in the room, or a teenager who won't comply with therapies but will suddenly get up and walk to play music at Sophie's Place. All of these things show the great gift that music therapy provides, and it's a life-affirming perspective and welcome distractions from depression, anxiety, or pain. We can't wait to show our music therapists in action.
Thank you, Whitney. That's a pretty cool program.
Yeah, it sounds amazing, doesn't it?
Thank you, Whitney, so very much. And we've got gifts that continue to come in all night long. Cora just gave another gift. Becky Thompson, Kent Bradley, Fatima Rios, Maria Grande, Jason and Jody, Monica, Marianne, Renee. So many gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Suzanne's giving a shout out to the WGG party. They rock, apparently. That might be the one that's winning our friendly competition, just saying.
We are so grateful for all of your support. Truly, from the bottom of our hearts, you're making a huge difference for Sutter Health. I mean, I've told you before that Sutter Health personally has had a huge impact on my life. They've been there for my mom, my dad, and this means a lot. I mean, this is real stuff. I mean, you're making a huge difference for the Greatest Impact Fund and the Care Without Limits. And so thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your support and your generosity tonight. And we've got gifts that continue to come in. You can give all night long. You can share some of your laughs from this amazing event. You can share
your pictures. We want to see those too.
Yes, at hashtag #SHGenerosityGala.
You know it well.
And we've got a lot of love coming in here. Veronica said, WGG Wealth Partners, Colin, Monica, Kent, huge watch party, having a great time. and more from Veronica here.
And Veronica says, special thank you to Colin Grail and Karen Halber, hopefully I'm pronouncing those names right, for your silver sponsorship. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
We want to give a lot of love to our sponsors. Again, they're the ones that are supporting us. Everybody's coming together tonight to make a huge difference. We want to give a lot of love to CT Brayton and Sons, M Corp, MTC Distributing, Golden Bear Physical Therapy, Scott and Yvette Gordon, Tim Lewis Communities, Yosemite Pathology, Vituity, and so many more.
And our amazing gold sponsors, Bank of America, Butin Jones, George and Christine Dariotis, Downey Brand, Jones Mayer Law, Sutter North Medical Group, and Volcano Communications Group. Just a long list, right?
Yep. A lot of folks coming together to make a huge difference for Sutter Health. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a true pleasure. We are so grateful. We have an amazing musical performance for you, and Melanie's going to share with us a little bit more.
Yeah, this is McConnell Music Therapy Services has had the privilege of partnering with Sutter since 2007, and Executive Director Tara McConnell personally since 1996.
As a team, they've committed to the legacy of the musical therapy program and are grateful for our generous donors. Because of your generosity, lives have been changed.
So this is pretty exciting. Tonight, we've invited the executive team from McConnell Music Therapy Services to switch from their day jobs as music therapists, and they are transforming into the executive team trio.
All right.
Fancy, right?
You ready for this? And our musical performance to close out the evening is led by Clinical Director Becky Parker on the guitar and vocals.
And next up is our clinical and internship director, Danielle Becerra on keys.
Woo-hoo! And our executive director, Tara McConnell, is rocking the bass.
You guys are going to love this. They're going to play some classic, familiar songs we all know and love to wrap up this amazing Generosity Gala. So hopefully you grab a friend, you sing along, you dance along, and you have a great Friday night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so grateful for all of your support. You can continue to give throughout our musical performance. You can go to sutterhealth.org/generosity-gala, or if you're struggling for any reason, you can call our support number and give over the phone at 916-400-0514. And Miss Vanna?
And this is the QR code, I'm assuming?
The QR, we have our QR code over here. Tom and Darcy Busey, thank you for your $500 gift. Folks, you can continue to give. Again, thank you so very much. We have an amazing musical performance for you. Without further ado, folks, you have been so generous. This is our Sutter Health Philanthropy Generosity Gala, 1,000 gifts, big and small.
And we hope to see you back here again next year. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm Freddie Silvera with FSA Auctions.
And I'm Melanie Hunter from KCRA. Can we get one last signature Freddie sound?
Woohoo!
Have a good night. Thank you guys so much.
took your bed. Don't worry, be happy. The landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile. But don't worry, be happy. 'Cause when you're worried, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry, be happy. Watching the ships roll in, then I'll watch them roll away again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I've had nothing to live for. Looks like nothing's gonna come my way, so gonna sit on the dock of the bay, wasting my time. Oh, I'm gonna sit on the dock of the bay, wasting my time. Look like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles from your nice warm bed, just remember what your old pal said. You've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got troubles and I've got them too. And you're miles from your nice warm bed. We stick together and we see it through, 'cause you've got a friend in me. Yeah, you've got a friend in me. Now some other folks might be a little smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do, me and you. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. I see trees of green